delivering 24/7 coverage. And you can even watch every match in the local language of the competing team. TSN, home of the FIFA World Cup. Get 3 months of TSN for $59.99. Offer ends July 20th. Subscribe now.
Who's Getting Buckets brought to you by KFC Lakes.
Well, this is what a large part of this series has come down to. Take a look at the shooting percentages. Each quarter they've dropped. Now they're off to a good start here. 4% to start the quarter. They need to initiate one of these sets with Dylan Harper, Victor Wembanyama in the two-man game.
Harper pitch back the corner to Castle. Castle resets. Wemby comes up to set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Castle struggling. Gets on now. Folds away. Tough shot. Off the mark. Ball deflected. And a foul's going to go against Wembanyama.
I don't understand what San Antonio is trying to accomplish right there. Right now, you've got Stephon Castle 0 for 8 on the night. He clearly doesn't have rhythm. As you see the two bigs, he wrapped up.
My goodness.
The ball's coming off the glass.
And De'Aaron Fox has just subbed in for Castle. So right now with 6 minutes, just under 7 minutes to go, you got Harper, you have Fox, and you have Cassell.
Castle 0 of 8 from the field. But they say the first 4 games only had the lead 27% of the time. They haven't led since it was 5-4 here in Game 5. Shot clock at 8. Wemby on Brunson. The two stars. Runs it off the bounce. Gets inside. Leads in right ahead. And he backs it home. Sensational move from Brunson. And the lead is cut to 4.
That's as crafty as you get right there. He used his stop-start to make sure that Wemby did not have an opportunity to gather in time to go up and get that.
Fox, Champagny. Fakes, drives. Champagny lost it. Got it back. Lost it again. Bridges lost it. Brunson has it. Flies hard. 13 turnover for the Spurs.
Feel the anxiety in the crowd starting to raise.
Brunson to Hart. Right back to Brunson. Towns. Towns going by Harper. Step back three-pointer. Wembanyama the rebound. He's got 13 of those tonight.
When they switch on Karl Anthony Towns' legs, he's got to roll into the post, especially because Wemby's lifting. They're switching across, and he's catching it at the three-point line.
Just 6 shots on the night for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's got to be Victor Wembanyama time.
Offensive foul on Wemby. Hart trying to fight through it. That would be his 4th foul.
That's going to be a push on Karl Anthony Towns. I think they're going to review that. Karl Anthony Towns almost pushes him into him.
That's Johnson challenging it. An enormous call. 5.5 remaining. Here in the 4th quarter. Here's that shot. And it looks like it's going to be a successful challenge.
No matter what kind of teeth you gotta brush, Oral-B Electric cleans better with one simple touch. Oral-B's dentist-inspired round brush head hugs them, cleans them, and gets in between them for 100% cleaner teeth. Your perfect clean routine starts with Oral-B.
That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you so real. That's just the way you make me feel. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel.
Domino's best deal ever. Get any hand-tossed pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for only $13.99. Your favorite pizza at our best price. It's Domino's best deal ever, but it's not forever. So order now at
Domino's. Scott Foster with the result of the Spurs challenge. The call was against Wembanyama. Mitch Johnson challenged it. Here we go. After review.
It's been determined prior to the offensive foul called on Wembanyama. Towns, two-hand shoved him into that action. Therefore, the defensive foul has been put on Towns. Successful challenge. It's their second challenge. Therefore, a timeout will be charged. And they would not be able to challenge subsequent plays.
So both teams now out of challenges. Spurs were 2 for 2, which you only get 2, and it's lost on their first, so they're out. Timeouts remaining. Still 3 for the next 2 for the Spurs. San Antonio led by as many as 16 in the first half, by as many as 15 in the third. Their largest lead here in the fourth is 10. But right now, it's a 4-point game.
And right now, Wemby has to be aggressive. He has to demand the basketball. He has to get to his spots where he is comfortable and be the focal point for his team right now offensively.
Mitchell Robinson back in. Brian Wembanyama. Hands it back to Fox. Fox finds a room jumper. In and out. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Taken by Brunson. Brunson goes right at Champagny inside. Shot won't go. Hard to follow. But a foul on the initial shot from Brunson. And he will shoot two. Champagny picks up his third, a chance to cut it to a 2-point lead for San Antonio.
I know Karl-Anthony Towns has five fouls. He's got to stay ready. They bring him back with 2 more minutes. It doesn't matter what your first 45 minutes of the game looks like. The next 3 or 4 minutes when he enters the game is going to be a crucial moment.
Huge free throws for Jalen Brunson, the most important game of his career. A chance to be an NBA champion. The chance to fulfill his lifelong dream. Knicks win, they end a 53-year drought. Their last title in 1973. And a magnificent performance from Brunson. Two big free throws there, a 2-point game.
Wemby gets Mason last rest on this game to see what San Antonio wants to do offensively. Not a lot of structure right there. I think the ball needs to be in Dylan Harper's hands at the start of these possessions.
Mitchell Robinson knocked it off. He thought it was last touched by Cornette, but again, no challenges.
I also don't mind De'Aaron Fox initiating the offense and then the second side of it ending up in Dylan Harper's hands.
Fox pulls up, jump shot, short. Rebound, fourth point. Still loose. Ananobi picks it up. Under 5 to play. Brunson looks, Brunson drives, Brunson shoots. Ties the game. 10 straight points. 40 for Jalen Brunson. It's tied at 83.
And the last 2 times in the open floor, he had another gear because he did not have to deal with Wemby at the rim.
Pulls up, jump shot, off the mark, ball batted out, and Anobi deflects it. And a loose ball foul's going to go against the Knicks. I believe it's going to be against Anobi. That's his fifth.
Yeah, right here. As soon as he crossed half court, he understands Wemby's out of the game. He knows he's got one thing on his mind: force somebody else to make a play at the rim. Instead, he's able to get there and finish.
I was at the foul on OG Anunoby. It's a loose ball. They're both running towards it. They get there at the same time. One of them is a brick and one of them isn't.
Both guys had an equal shot at the ball. I completely agree with you.
Box on the drive, kicks it out, Harper up top. Vassell chased off the 3-point ball. It's up to Jumbo. It's good. Devin Vassell, a big bucket. Spurs back up by 2. But I thought he turned down a decent look at a 3. Ends up with a tough contest off the dribble to get it. The rookie guarding Brunson. Backs in. He looks that spot. Falling away, puts it up. Vassell, the rebound, trying to hold up. And a ball out of bounds. Could not quite grab it. 14 on the shot clock for the Knicks. We talked about it repeatedly, the details. The margin's razor thin. That's a clear rebound when you've got 2 white jerseys down there, no Nick in sight, and you don't corral it. Mitchell Robinson holding, Brunson coming to get it. Harper in pursuit. Mikal Bridges right back to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. Brunson on a drive, pulls back, leans in, draws the foul. In and out. Almost went down, and 3 free throws for Jalen Brunson.
And no more challenges. It looked like Vassell might have gotten on the ground. He might have landed. Oh, that was really close.
It's one of those what the officials call A to B. He didn't go.
wants to give this group another 90 seconds to buy him some more time.
And he's also got 5 fouls, and now they're going to be playing defense. So you'd rather have Mitchell Robinson on the floor right now in this situation.
Both teams in the penalty from here on. Again, both teams multiple timeouts. Neither team has a challenge. Brunson ties the game. It's the most points ever scored by, I think, in a finals game. Willis Reed at 38. Back in 1970. A 42-point masterpiece for Jalen Brunson.
It's sensational here in the fourth quarter when both teams are looking for their leaders to take direction of this offense. Jalen Brunson has done it. He's back once again.
Their first lead since the opening minutes. Knicks up 1. A championship on the line with 3.5 to play. Wembanyama, guarded by Robinson. De'Aaron Fox pulls up jump shot. Won't go. Rebound Robinson. Will they foul Robinson? Mitch Johnson saying yes. And a timeout called by Mike Brown. Mitch Johnson was yelling for his team to foul Robinson, but Mike Brown beat him to it with a timeout. Knicks clinging to a 1-point lead. 3:17 remaining. Their ball will be returned.
Make sure you call us every day.
It's Dollar Drink Summer at McDonald's. Get a small fountain drink or a small iced coffee for just $1 each plus tax. All summer long. Dollar Drink Summer, only at McDonald's.
New Voltaren Active relieves inflammation from sports injuries because reducing inflammation is the first step to relieve pain and get you back in the game. Voltaren Active, official partner of Canada Soccer.
L'exclusif. Let's check out tonight's 5-minute moments brought to you by Emirates. Knicks lead by 1. Jalen Brunson has been sensational.
Teams want their best player to take control. It settles you down. It's one of the better examples you're going to see of that with a championship potentially on the line. Jalen Brunson not feeling any of that pressure.
An epic performance in the biggest game of his life. And an offensive foul call. Brunson pushed off. That's his first personal and a huge turnover. Castle right with him, and there you see the left hand. It's Castle in the face. Castle, Vassell. There's an approach 3 minutes remaining. Castle gets inside. Towns makes him shot, doesn't go. Bridges trying to save it, he does. Here comes Brunson again. Back up to Hart. Into the hands of the Knick captain.
Another possession where Dylan Harper doesn't touch the basketball.
Floats it over to Towns. 6-7-24. Harper on Towns. Towns drives. Off balance shot. Can't get it. Rebound Hart. The follow won't go. And Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Harper. Racing up the floor. Goes to the rim. Blocked from behind. He gets it back. Wemby fakes. Drives. Harper on the bounce to the rim. Right-handed. Can't get it. Towns the rebound. They're down one. Knicks have numbers if they push. Here's Anunoby. Back out to Hart. Towns thought about a 3. Anunoby gets it inside. Shot blocked. But it's going to be a goaltend. Count the bucket. Hit through the rim. And the Knicks take a 3-point lead with 2:07 remaining.
Right here, Wemby, because he lunges at it, he's not in position to cut off that angle and make a play. Instead, you see the goaltend from the weak side.
Spurs have missed 9 of their last 10 shots. Wembanyama drives on Towns, stops, leads in. And a foul call on Towns. He's out. His 6th personal foul. And Wembanyama with a chance to cut to one at the free throw line. Well, Mitchell Robinson will return. Wembanyama right now looks exhausted.
just got on that second three-pointer on the offense. Doesn't take much, but if you're leaning forward, point A to point B, and you create the contact, you're going to get the call.
You're right, it's the same exact situation. Wembanyama, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Always takes his time, a deep breath. This is the first. Talking about pressure for Wemby. This is the biggest game of his young career.
And look, on this, now the free throw box outs are key. If you're San Antonio, Mitchell Robinson grabs that offensive rebound, grabs the rebound. Do you want to foul them?
And remember, Wemby missed 2 big free throws in game 4. Now the stretch is full.
Takes his time, gets that one to go. 2-point game, 1:53 remaining.
And he just signaled to the bench. I think he wants to trap Jalen Brunson. I think Wemby indicated they want to try to get the ball out of his hands, and he runs a screen to see what San Antonio does. They do not. They just switch.
Vassell picks off 6 out of 24. Brunson against Vassell. Behind the back, drives, gets inside. Pulling away, puts it up. Side of the backboard, rebound Robinson, and a 24-second violation. Brunson getting off that time, and the Spurs now get it back.
Sometimes, RJ, you got to be careful. There's a fine line between trying to show patience and poise offensively and getting too deep into the clock. Yes. And one good action.
Yeah, you don't give yourself an opportunity for a bailout or an extra pass.
What a riveting NBA Finals this has been. Parker on the drive, gets in the paint, stops. Pulling away is in the basket, right? Parker for Rollins. Here in the elimination game. We're tied again. Brunson gets away from Castle and photos up and good. Jalen Brunson with another answer.
You've got to be careful of containment if you're Castle that far out on the floor. You can't let Brunson have a blow by reason to lay that easily.
Wemby inside, kicks it back out the corner, flocks a three-pointer. Back to rebound, we're under a minute to play. It's clinging to this 2-point lead.
Taking the ball out of his hands. If I get a chance, and I'm San Antonio, Jalen Brunson right now goes where he wants.
Runs inside, whips a pass out. Hard, three-pointer. Fight for the rebound, loose. Harper comes up with it. Harper pushing, going coast to coast, layup, missed it. Hard the rebound. And a quick foul with 26.1 remaining. So many good looks, but they would not go down for the Spurs. They didn't necessarily have to foul him with a 3-second difference, but they're going to put Josh Hart on the line.
Well, I like this push, RJ. Right here, this is what he does in the open floor. He just did not extend enough to get it high enough on the glass.
And 3 seconds is not a lot of time difference. Because an offensive rebound, a shot can go up, it can bounce high in the air. So you almost had to foul in that moment because there wasn't enough difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Josh Hart, big free throws. 13 points, 11 rebounds. Shabbat comes in. Mike Brown putting in his perimeter defenders. Hart, who was so upset when he missed that layup in game 4, a chance with a huge free throw here to put the Knicks up 4.
They expected timeout here for San Antonio.
That one too strong. Robinson, the rebound, back out the shot. Now they got the foul. And a foul. Mitchell Robinson with one of the biggest offensive rebounds in Knick history.
One of the biggest offensive rebounds in NBA history right there. New York can start to feel it. OG now with another chance at 2 big free throws.
So much time remaining.
Too big, too strong. He just walked Wemby underneath the rim. So he negated that length with his size and strength. And able to secure another opportunity for the Knicks.
Now a 4-point lead. 21.6 remaining. Spurs still have 2 timeouts left. Another missed free throw. Fight for the rebound. Vassell. The Knicks upset. Anobi upset with himself, but the Spurs will have it. Exactly 20 seconds remaining. Mitchell Robinson, an enormous offensive rebound. And gave another point for the Knicks at the free throw line, who lead by 4. Spurs ball when we come back.
Don't let heat waves make your bedroom a little too steamy.
Beat the heat at the Sleep Cool event and get up to 20% off mattresses, pillows, sheets, and more for a limited time only in Sleep Country.
Stay cool, Canada.
Lease the all-new 2026 Jeep Cherokee Hybrid from 2.99% for up to 24 months on all models.
A Wendy's 10-piece nugget small combo is just $8.99. And when you get 100% all-white meat Canadian seasoned chicken, plus fries, and a drink for just $8.99, yeah, that's just good nuganomics.
Another fourth quarter gem for the Knicks here in these finals. But still 20 seconds remaining. Knicks lead by 4. Spurs still have a timeout. Both teams in the penalty. There are no challenges remaining.
I don't think you necessarily need a three-right hitter. I think you still have an opportunity to be able to turn the corner, try to take something to the rim and draw contact. You still have enough time to play the foul game.
Scott Bostic tell him no grabbing, no holding. Has everybody moving around, giving everybody their warning.
Still trying to get off the screen. Castle the inbound. Wants it cross court to Wemby. Wemby turns, puts up the three-pointer. Off the mark, Castle with a slam. A huge tip-in. That's his first field goal of the night. And it's a 2-point game with 16.3 remaining. What a play from Stephon Castle.
And if there was ever a time for your first bucket, Castle stayed relentless, keeping the Spurs within 2.
Yeah?
Can you check my phones in the car?
Yes, I can. But, oh!
Fix Auto. The first words that should come to mind after an accident.
At Wayfair, delivery and setup can be as easy as, well, doing nothing. Room of choice delivery and fast expert setup.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Introducing the most awaited collab. Osmos and Doritos presents the Walking Shawarma. Try it now.
Want fast relief when being backed up has you feeling blah? Try new Restore Fast Soft Juice. It works gently with the water in your body in as fast as 30 minutes. New Restore Fast. Acts fast, works gently.
8.3 seconds remaining. Stephon Castle throws it in. The inbounder's the one that's getting these follows. Certainly happened in Game 4. Here in Game 5, just like it had on the weekend. A little different play, obviously. And now the Knicks will inbound. Shabbat is way in the backcourt. Knicks still have a timeout remaining.
And they're going to overplay as much as they can clearly. You want to try to overplay to see if you can come up with a steal first, but the guy is probably one to foul, and it's not hard. It's going to be Bridges. Only been done like 4 times in the series.
Brunson trying to get free. He gets the pass in the corner. They're settled on him. Still not fouling. There's the double team. Gets away. Brunson still has it. Oh, not close. Picked up by Bridges and a foul. It looked like Brunson got hammered at half court. Bridges got fouled. So Mikal Bridges will shoot. That was 8 seconds went off the clock.
That was close to a backcourt. Again, they're bodying him.
The foul. The foul right there in midcourt. They missed that. Fortunate for Jalen Brunson not getting the call, and it ends up in the hands of Bridges.
Bridges in the playoffs. 22 of 23 from the free throw line. He's only taken 4 free throws in these finals. This is the first with 8.8 remaining. Spurs are unable to take a three-pointer.
100% I would say that. You want to put this in the position for you to get the ball back and force this a free throw game.
Nixon now has 3 free throws down the stretch here. Knocks down Young. And Mitch Johnson will use his final timeout. They'll advance the ball in the front court. And Bridges under pressure nails the most important free throw of his NBA career. But still the Spurs with a chance to tie it here in the final 8.8. What do you expect here, guys?
Well, Burford Bridges, I can't tell you how tough it is when you rarely go to the line to step up in that situation. They needed to get one, but right now, for San Antonio, I think the Knicks are going to try to foul RJ, force the first catch running away from the basket. As long as there's not a guy moving in with momentum toward the three-point line, I think he just...
One of those things, yes, on the catch, but you can also tell the officials that when that ball's in the air, you want to foul big. Because as long as the ball has been inbounded, as long as it's out of the inbounder's hand, then you can foul a person and it's not a penalty. So that way...
Because it could be away from the play foul, which is one free throw in possession. Wembanyama comes out. Knicks 8.8 seconds away from a championship. Spurs trying to force the game 6, another thriller. Here in these 2026.
Jeremy Sohan, the former teammate of Wemby, will be guarding him in these final 8 seconds.
Castle will inbound. Mark will guard the inbounds. Inbounds plays have been critical in the last couple of games. Castle looks. Castle still holding on. Harper, and he fouls it right away. With 8.6 remaining, so the rookie...
Wild play that game, though. That is wild.
Those substitutions